Factor affecting human development. Do you agree? Growth and development depends on not only one, but a combination of many factors. What are the factors that influence human development? Factors affecting the growth and development of children such as heredity, environment, gender, hormones, exercise, and nutrition. A part of the above-mentioned factors, family and geographical influence, socioeconomic status of the child, and education play a major role in children's growth and development. Factors affecting human development. The first is heredity or inheritance or biological inheritance. Is the passing on of traits from parents to their offspring. Aspect of heredity can explain by genes, the functional unit of heritable material that are found within all living cells. Gene is part of DNA molecules that carry out specific traits can be divided into dominant traits and recessive traits. Dominant traits are stronger traits, only need one allele with this trait for it to be passed to its offspring. Recessive traits are weaker traits. You need two alleles with this trait for it to be passed on to offspring.
Gene. Trait hair, dominant trait, curly and black, recessive trait, smooth and light color. Trait eye, dominant trait white, recessive trait narrow. Trait dimples, dominant trait have dimples, recessive trait no dimples. Genetic disorder. A genetic disorder is a disease that is caused by a change or mutation in an individual DNA sequence. Diseases from chromosomal abnormality include Down syndrome is caused by an extra copy of chromosome 21, resulting in 3 copies. When combining both body and sex chromosome, it becomes 47 symptoms of patient with eyes pointing upward, tongue sticking to mouth, flat head, flat nose breath, mental retardation, IQ 20 to 150 common in mother who become pregnant at old age. For mother aged 45 years and over, they shouldn't have a chance of having this abnormality as high as 1 per 50 people. Edwards syndrome is caused by an atrophy of chromosome 18. In addition to mental retardation, children also have severe disabilities such as curved lip, curved palate, and congenital heart defect. Thalassemia is a type of anemia caused by genetic abnormality at the gene level, causing abnormal production of hemoglobin, a protein that is an important part of red blood cells, resulting in red blood cells that are easily broken down easily. This disease is a disease that is inherited. The father and or mother can pass on this gene on their children. It can be found in both males and females.
Turner syndrome is a genetic disorder found in females. It is caused by an abnormality of the X chromosome. Patients with this condition have only one X chromosome. Triple X syndrome. Babies with triple X syndrome are more likely to be girls because they have an extra 3 X chromosomes. Usually, girls only have 2 X chromosomes. Asymptomatic able have children. Some people may have learning disabilities, have trouble speaking or language, or have intellectual disabilities.
Klinefelter syndrome. This condition is caused by having an extra X chromosome in boys. Instead of having the right pair of X chromosomes in boys have an XX chromosome. Boys with this condition are diagnosed until they reach puberty. The characteristics of this condition include infertility, shrinking of the testicles, have larger breasts, wider hips, and may have mental retardation. Double Y syndrome occurs in a man who has an XY chromosome and has an XYY phenotype, known as supermale. He looks like a normal-looking but sterile male with a temper, more than 6 feet tall, and has a higher testosterone level in his blood. Most are sterile. Inability to have children. Hemophilia or bleeding disease is difficult to solve. It's a genetic disease that is common. Can be transmitted from parents to offspring. Only male patients were found. As for women, they are asymptomatic carriers, but can pass on abnormal genes to offspring.
Sex or gender. Sex refers to gender characteristics that are determined by physical or biological factors such as sex organs, chromosomes, hormones, anatomy. Gender refers to gender roles, behaviors, and attributes which society says people. Difference between men and women. Men are more logical, analytical, rational. Women are more intuitive, holistic, creative, integrative.
Hormone belong to the endocrine system and influence the various functions of our body. Imbalance in the functioning of hormone-secreting glands can result in growth defect, obesity, behavioral problems, and other disease. What happens if the hormones are out of balance? Acne. Acne is a very common skin condition that scars pimples mostly on the face, forehead, cheek, shoulder, and upper back. There are a variety of causes including genetic, fluctuating hormone levels, stress, high humidity, and using oily or greasy personal care products. Acne commonly affects teenagers, but can occur at any age. Obesity. Many hormones can affect how your body signals that you need food and how your body uses energy. So, an imbalance of certain hormones can result in weight gain in the form of fat storage. For example, excess cortisol, a hormone, and low thyroid hormone, hypothyroidism, can contribute to obesity. Physical or chemical environment involve the physical surrounding and geographical condition of the place that life in. Environmental effect or development include reduction in IQ from exposure to heavy metal such as lead, shanks in puberty, from exposure to endocrine disrupting chemical birth defect and fetal loss. Exercise and health. Exercise here refers to the normal playtime and sport activity, which help the body gain and increase in muscular strength and put on bone mass. Exercise also keeps them healthy and fight off disease by strengthening the immune system. Nutrition
is a critical factor in growth as everything the body needs to build and repair itself comes from the food. Malnutrition can cause deficiency disease that adversely affect the growth and development of humans. On the other hand, overeating can lead to obesity and health problems in the long run, such as diabetes and heart disease. Include side effects from irrational drug use and substance abuse. Family influence. Families have the most profound impact in nurturing a child and determining the ways in which they develop psychologically and socially. Basic love, care, and courtesy to develop as healthy functional individuals. Families that abuse or neglect children would affect their positive development.
Geographical influences. Schools or neighborhoods that they live in are some of the social factors affecting of human development. Parks, libraries, and community centers for group activities and sports all play a role in developing their child skills, talents, and behavior. Interesting communities can push on children to not go outside, often but play video games at home instead. Socio-economic status. Well-off families can also offer better learning resources for their children. Children from poorer families may not have access to educational resources and good nutrition to reach their full potential, work too many hours, and cannot invest enough quality time in their development.
Learning and reinforcement also concerned with building the child mentally, intellectually, emotionally, and socially. Reinforcement is the component of learning where an activity or exercise is repeated and ratified to solidify the lesson learned. By the way, it is learned from trial and error. For example, a child wants to learn to warm himself with a fireplace. In the end, the children began to learn that being near the fire is warm, but if too close it will burn. This type of learning is easy to learn for human beings.
Nature versus nurture. In human development, nature refers largely to our genetics. It includes the genes we are born with and other hereditary factors that can impact how our personality is formed and influence the way that we develop from childhood to adulthood. Nurture encompasses the environmental factors that impact who we are. This includes our early childhood experience, the way we were raised, our social relationship, and the surrounding culture.